In the previous video, Himino had taken home an unconscious Denji to have some kinky time with him. But Denji refuses Himino's sexual advances after remembering the night when Makima kissed him indirectly using a lollipop. The next morning, Himino had already forgotten everything since she was drunk as a pig. While both of them are having breakfast and talking about their love interests, Himino asks Denji to become friends, and Denji agrees to help Himino to get together with Aki if she would help him in getting it on with Makima. Meanwhile, Makima is on her way to meet up with some bigwigs of public safety devil hunters when she is suddenly killed by a group of people who have guns. We find out that the gun devil has coordinated an attack to exterminate the Tokyo public safety devil hunters. And multiple groups of people who have illegally obtained guns to kill devil hunters are narrowing in on their location. At a cafe, a man starts talking to Denji and reveals himself to be the grandson of the yakuza handler that Denji killed earlier in the series.
Alright, the fuck do you want?
Using a gun, the man shoots Denji in the head, while Himino is shot in the chest. But Power is able to dodge the bullet and she attacks the man, while Aki summons his fox devil to eat him. The fox devil is completely destroyed the next moment, and we find out that the man is actually a devil-human hybrid just like Denji, and has the powers of the sword devil. Since both Denji and Himino are down, Aki orders Power to stop Himino's bleeding, while he fights off with the sword devil.
Fire!
3.
Fire!
2. 1. 0.
Aki defeats the sword devil using the powers of his curse devil. Just when Aki thinks that the fight has ended, Akane Saotari, the partner of the sword devil, appears, and she is able to revive him. With one signature attack move, the sword devil instantly defeats Aki, slashing him off in style. The sword devil is about to kill Aki, when a dying Himino gives up her body to the ghost devil, as a final attempt to save her comrades. The ghost devil manifests in plain sight, and an intense fight begins. Just as the ghost devil is starting to overwhelm the sword devil, Akane uses her snake devil to devour the ghost devil, and saves her partner. After the snake devil goes away, Aki realizes that Himino's body has completely disappeared. But when all hope seems to be lost, one of Ghost Devil's hands pulls on Denji's ripcord, thus rebooting him back to life. Denji faces off against the sword devil, and he is somehow able to fight against him. During the fight, some of the stupid extras get in to fight Denji, which distracts him for a bit, and by using his signature move, the sword devil cuts Denji into almost equal halves, like a fresh cut tomato. After the fight, the sword devil and their associates start moving Denji's body to their van. We see that many of the public safety devil hunters have been killed in this assault, but Makima is revealed to have survived the attack. She arrives in Kyoto in bloodied clothes, after killing her attackers. Upon meeting public safety employees, Yutaro, and Michiko Tendo, she asks them to assemble 30 death row inmates at a high-altitude place, along with some fresh clothes for her to change. After the inmates enjoy their last piece of bread, and we enjoy seeing Makima change her clothes, they all arrive at a temple. Back at the van, members of Akane's group are trying to move Denji's body into the van, when they hear a crow flying near them, and suddenly...
Can you be a little more specific?
Makima reveals the power of her devil, and the members of Akane's group start exploding one by one, in exchange for the lives of the death row inmates.
Actions about
until only Akane and the Sword Devil are the only one left standing. Akane realizes that Makima is the cause of these spontaneous explosions. And just then, Kobeni appears in front of them, holding a knife, and she starts fighting both Akane's Snake Devil, as well as the Sword Devil.
Snake! Tail!
After losing to Kobeni, they both flee in the van, and Kobeni apologizes to Denji for trying to kill him the other day. Now back in Tokyo, Makima receives an update from one of the devil hunters called Madoka, and according to the headquarters, Special Divisions 1 through 4 will be merging together, due to the death of several public safety devil hunters. The next day, we see Denji and Power visit Aki in the hospital, and, when Aki regains consciousness, they inform him that Kobeni and Madoka are the only hunters that survived the assault, including them. When they leave the room, Aki asks the cursed devil about his lifespan, to which the devil responds that he has 2 more years to live. Later, Kurase and Tendo arrive at the hospital to ask for Aki's report, and they order him to form a new contract with a more powerful devil, since the Fox Devil refuses to work with Aki after the fight with the Sword Devil. Meanwhile, Makima takes Denji and Power to the graveyard of public safety devil hunters, to meet up with a devil hunter from Division 1, called Kishibe, who is Himino and Aki's former teacher. This self-proclaimed strongest devil hunter begins training them immediately, by going ham on their ass, killing Denji and Power repeatedly.
Denji.
After an entire day, and several dozen deaths, Denji's brain seems to have fried up, and he starts going crazy. But, Power punches the shit out of him, in order to calm him down. The next day, Denji and Power carefully plan to trap Kishibe, but he effortlessly dodges their attacks, and he is easily able to defeat both of them again.
Nice blood weapon. So it's an ambush, is it? A roll of...
We see that, Tendo and Kurase take Aki to a lockup facility, where all the captured devils are kept alive, and Aki is told to make a contract with the future devil. Aki goes in to meet the future devil, which looks like a tall-ass deer man. The devil looks into Aki's future, and decides to give his power to Aki, without asking for anything in return, since he foresaw a very terrible death that awaits him in his future. The devil then moves into Aki's right eye, to form the contract between them. Meanwhile, Kishibe's training proves successful, as he ends up with a single scratch during the fight. But, as always, he beats the shit out of Denji and Power. He informs Denji and Power that the entire Special Division squad, along with other public safety divisions, are planning to conduct a massive raid on the Yakuza branch that is affiliated with the Gun Devil, and their mission is to capture the Snake Devil and the Sword Devil. A bit later, we see Makima and Kishibe talking alone, where Kishibe asks Makima about her motives for being in the public safety, since she knew about the attack, and still let it happen. When she tries to give an explanation, Kishibe outright blames her to be full of shit, and doesn't believe in her words. Somewhere in Tokyo, the Sword Devil and his group are planning to eliminate Makima's squad. And we get to know that they are planning to use the minions of the Zombie Devil to turn them into zombies, in order to kill them. Meanwhile, Makima goes to meet with the Tokyo head of the Yakuza, in order to learn the names of every single collaborator of the Gun Devil, within the Yakuza. But, due to some disagreement between both parties, Makima threatens them by showing them the eyeballs of everyone's family members. Out of anger, one of them tries to attack Makima, and she ends up killing them, using her devil powers. While the remaining members of the Special Division enter the yakuza hideout, Kishibe holds off any police or regular devil hunters from entering, explaining that the Special Division is comprised almost entirely of non-humans now. He also tells them of each of their abilities, in case the mission goes sideways. In the basement, which is filled with zombies, the devil hunters continue to fight through
walls and floors. He can also briefly change into his full devil form. The Violence Fiend. Typically, a fiend is weaker than the devil, which usually prefers to stay inhuman and get along well with people. But in the end, they're still devils. They'll kill you for looking at them wrong. The Angel Devil. No hostility toward humans, but
while the other devils stay behind to eliminate the zombies, Aki and Denji head up to deal with Akane and the Sword Devil. Aki then encounters Akane, who uses her Snake Devil to recreate the Ghost Devil and turns it against Aki. A fight begins between Aki and the Ghost Devil. And by using the power of the future devil's foresight ability, Aki is able to fight the Ghost Devil for a while. But, he is soon overwhelmed by its countless arms, and Akane orders the Ghost Devil to choke him to death. Just when Aki is about to die, he remembers his past, when Himino tried to teach him how to smoke. But when she finds out that he is still a minor, she stops him, and takes back the cigarette, promising him that she will hold on to the cigarette for a special occasion. In a touching moment of love and friendship, the Ghost Devil hands him the promised cigarette, and Aki remembers that the Ghost Devil has no eyes, due to which it moves according to the fear of enemies. Thus, he approaches the Ghost Devil by letting go of his fear, allowing him to get close to it without fighting, and cuts off its head, much to Akane's shock. Akane attempts to kill Aki with the Snake Devil, but Kobeni appears and holds Akane at knife point. While riding the elevator, Denji and Power come across a horde of zombie monsters. And even though Denji tried to stay quiet and just move on to the main target, Power does her superhero entry as always, and starts fighting the zombies, in order to show off her power.
What say you now? I have not fled! I am proud and beautiful! The power, the greatest of them all!
But yeah, Denji doesn't give a fuck, and he just moves on. On the 13th floor, Denji comes across the Sword Devil and his dipshit henchman. The Sword Devil tries to lay a guilt trap on Denji by blaming him for the death of his grandfather, and orders him to repent for it. But Denji is like,
No thanks.
Things start to heat up between the two of them, and a gruesome fight between the Chainsaw Devil and the Sword Devil begins.
I'm waiting!
The Sword Devil keeps overpowering Denji, and just when looks like Denji is about to lose, he is able to outplay the Sword Devil, and defeats him by using the chainsaw blade of his leg, cutting him into perfectly equal halves. Before handing the Sword Devil over to the police, Aki and Denji have a nut-kicking tournament, to see who can make him scream like a little bitch. While speaking about the recent mission with the big dicks of the public safety, Makima reveals that the Snake Devil killed Akane, in an act of involuntary act of suicide, before she could reveal more information about the gun devil. Makima also reveals that the gun devil flesh they obtained in the mission, combined with what they had from before, will allow them to pinpoint the gun devil's location. During the end, we see that Denji has a dream, where he sees a door in an alleyway, but Pochita's voice warns him not to open it.
Denji.
Pochita?
Stop. Don't open that door no matter what.
If you have enjoyed the video so far, smash that like button, and comment us your thoughts about this anime. Stay safe, and thank you for watching.